What's up, guys? This is the Waffle Master 100 here, and today I've got for you another Black and White 2 OU battle. Um, just before I start the battle, I just want to say I've been going through this period of where I keep losing. I just can't win for some reason, and it's really starting to annoy me. But I'm sort of sorry for like bringing three OU battles in a row and twice in a row for the same team. So next upload, I'm probably gonna upload a UU just to mix it around a bit because in my opinion, I don't like watching OU all the time. So I'm probably gonna bring another tier next battle. So, but looking at the other guy's team, I thought it was going to lead with his Thunderous T because I thought maybe it was a lead Volt switch out of there. So I decided to leave with my Mamo right there, and the regenerator core is going to be really annoying between Slowbro and Amungus, so I'm going to have to look out for that. Not really look out, but get around it. So yeah, as I said, I do lead off with my Mamo, and he, I don't know, maybe predicts that, or just decides that he wants to lead with his Slowbro for some strange reason. So I decided I don't want to get skulled first turn, and he makes a nice prediction and goes for Thunderwave because if I stayed in, it wouldn't affect it. So that was pretty good on his part. I switched right out there, and I misclick here. I meant to click into my Jolteon, but my Shao, sorry, is just under it, and I can't believe I clicked that. I was so annoyed with myself. I lost him like in one hit, and I was so annoyed then. So I just double switch here, knowing he's going to switch, and didn't want to go for Volt Switch because he does have the Tornadus T, and I don't want him to get a free switch in because I am choiced, and then he can start wrecking havoc. So right now his Heatran goes for Protect, and obviously I'm choice banded, and he's not. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake again because obviously he doesn't want to take an Earthquake, and right here he probably would have seen that that did way too much damage for me to just be like a Focus Sash or Leftovers variant. So he decides there's no point staying in, I might as well switch out and go into his Salamence. So that's what he was thinking there. So I switch out because I'm locked into what's it called, Earthquake, and I go into my Landorus and get the Intimidate off, and he goes for the Earthquake, and he switches out here, maybe not wanting to take a hit, which is good for me because then I can go for the Stone Edge, but I end up missing, like, oh damn, that sucks. So I decide here I'm going to try to fake the Choice Band and switch out straight away, not go for the U-turn, and I go into my Jolteon knowing I can take a hit, and he ends up going for the Psychic again, and as you can see there, I easily took a hit from that. So if I didn't misclick on my Mind Shower, I would have still had it, which is a bit annoying, but happens. So he switches into his Heatran, and I go for the Shadow Ball, just thinking he'll stay in, because seeing last time I double switched out, I was thinking maybe he might stay in, so Shadow Ball would be super effective and do a massive chunk, but he decides to switch out in his Heatran and play it safe. So I go into my own Heatran here, and I get the Flash Fire boost, because he uses the Will-O-Wisp, which is great, because now I am +1, and he just sends back in his Slowbro right here. I set up my Stealth Rocks, which is great. Now I can Toxic this guy, and he's just gonna return with a Scald, which I don't really mind the Scald because I am specially defensive, and even if that does quite a bit, I can just switch out and eventually get some more health from my leftovers. I protect here just in case he wanted to switch up moves and go for Psychic, and also just to Toxic Soul him a tiny bit and get a bit more leftovers health. So right now, I switch out because I don't really want to take another Scald because I want to keep him for later. So I switch out into my Tentacruel, yep, and that's great for me because I'm pretty sure he was going for the Scald. If he went for the Psychic, that would have done a whole lot, but he wants the Scald. So I'm just going to, right here, I think I stay in and go for the Protect. Yeah, that's what I do. And he goes for Psychic, and I don't really want to take a Psychic to the face because Psychic can do a whole lot to a Tentacruel, so I decide to switch out and go into my I stay in, sorry, because I just wanted to see how much a Psychic would do to me, but he ends up switching, and I get paralyzed here, so it wouldn't have mattered because I would have done nothing to Slowbro or this Mongoose because my only attacking moves are Ice Beam and Scald, so he gets the Giga Drain here, and that does nothing at all because this thing is a wall, not offensive, so it's not meant to do much. And I go for the Ice Beam, thinking it'll do a whole lot more than that. It is super effective, so Mongoose is a whole lot bulkier than I thought, so watch out for that guy when you're versing him. But decide here that there's no point staying in, so I'm just going to go into my Landorus because I do resist the Giga Drain, and actually, yeah, I knew he wasn't going to go for the Spore because my Tentacruel was already paralyzed, so what was the point of going for Spore? So right now, I go for the U-turn, obviously try to get some super effective damage off him, but I forgot he was poison type, so that did nothing. But I switch into my Heatran, obviously try to throw him out, and he right here reveals he has hidden power, which I'm pretty sure will be ice, because why else would you go for it? So that's great because now my Landorus is still alive, and I got my Heatran, and knowing he's going to switch here, not wanting to take a hit, I go into my Jolteon predicting the Slowbro to come back in, and that's exactly what he does, and that's great for me because that leaves him in a really awkward situation. But I'm still umming and erring. I don't really want to go for the Volt Switch, so right now I think, nah, now he's going to go into his Tornadus T, because I double switched so many times, so I'm going he's yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I just knew he was going to go into his Thunderous T there. So that's exactly what he does. He decided to stay in, not realizing that if Ice Shard maybe, or just fought off something, because nothing really wants to take a hit except for his Slowbro. So maybe he thought he could outspeed, but now this was really obvious. I knew he was going to switch here, but I just didn't want to take the risk of me switching out and something get demolished by whatever move he goes for. So I just went for another Ice Shard just in case he stayed in, but he doesn't and goes into a Slowbro, which is okay because now it gets toxic, starts racking up again, and gives me a good free switch into my Tentacruel, because his Scald is going to do nothing at all. And right here, I decide just to keep my Tentacruel in, see how much a Psychic would do. I didn't want to protect just yet because I really wanted to see how much a. Oh no, sorry. I switch out here again into my Landorus, knowing I could take one hit from this Slowbro if he goes for Psychic, but he ends up double switching out into his what's called Terrakion, and that's great for me because now he's got the Intimidate off. This Stone Age won't do enough to take me out. I can get off the Earthquake and easily take this Terrakion out. Because this is perfect for me, because now I got rid of one of his threats, and knowing that I faked the Choice Band so well, he thinks I'm Choice Banded. He goes for the Brick Break, obviously predicting Mamo or one of my other guys to come in, and I switch up my moves and go for Stone Edge and take out this massive threat. And that was great because now two of his biggest threats are gone out of his team. So now he's only got this Heatran, which I'm pretty sure is defensive, and his two what's called Regenerating Cores. So unless he can stall me out, I'm pretty sure I got this battle. But that was really obvious. I should have really, in hindsight, went for the Earthquake, because Earthquake would have done more to the Heatran because it is stab and super effective. But I don't know why I went for Superpower there, but it was good on his part for switching out. So I just go for the U-turn here, and because I've got that -1 drop from Superpower, it's not going to do enough to take him out, so you can easily switch out and get Regenerator. So I decide to go into my Tentacruel here, just to take any hit, and he ends up going for Psychic, and that does so much more than I thought. I swear Tentacruel could take a Psychic better from a Slowbro, but this Tentacruel is more defensive than specially defensive, so I guess that's what happens. But I decide right here to just keep my Tentacruel in as Death Fodder, so I just go for Scald for no reason because I thought I was going to die, and I finally get the burn on something. I had so many battles, I literally went for it like a million times, and I didn't get the burn. It was so annoying, and I finally got the burn on something, and at least it's on one of his Regenerating Cores, and so that's pretty awesome. Now I switch on to my Heatran, knowing I can take any hit, and if I want anything to be asleep by Spore, I want this Heatran to be. So, but he doesn't end up going for Spore, he ends up going for Giga Drain, which is great for me. Now, I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out and go into his Heatran here, thinking I'll go for a Lava Plume, and so I go into my Landorus, obviously to try to catch this Heatran off guard, but he ends up going into his Slowbro instead, so it's okay with me. I'm just going to stay in here and go for the Earthquake, and this Earthquake's going to do heaps, and I think what he thought here was I was going to switch out, not wanting to like lose my Landorus, so he went for the Thunder Wave, but unfortunately for him, what's it called, I'd stay in and get the earthquake off. So he has to switch out here because he's going to die next turn, and also he can get regenerated if he switches out. So he goes into his mongoose. That does so much to his mongoose, even if it's not super effective. This is stab and a Landorus T, so it's going to easily 2-hit KO this guy. And take him out, which is great because now he's only got two guys, and they're both gonna probably die to my Landorus. But I decided here not to take the risk just in case the earthquake was max damage, and I just want to go for something super effective to get the sure KO because his only guy left is the Heatran, so I can easily switch in my Mamo right here and take him out with an earthquake. So that was a game, a great game. Can't remember your name. You do have a YouTube account, you told me, so make sure you go check him out. And yeah, so check him out. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be bringing some more battles later on, and it's probably going to be a different tier. I have got a new team with the suggestions that I got from you guys of the new sets, even though I only really got two so far. But if you guys have any guys you want to use, you don't have to leave a set. You just have to tell me a guy you want to see me use. Just leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to make a set and use a guy for you. But that's all. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment. That'll be much appreciated. And yeah, that's all I really got to say. So until next time, have a good one. See ya.